Live footage from al-Fahm. Reports say police fired stun grenades and tear gas at the crowd. It's still not known if anyone was injured in the clashes. Well, we're now joined by our correspondent Yusuf Al-Hailu, who's on the line with us from Gaza. Yusuf, I'm going to pass it over to you. What do you know about these clashes? I believe reports, or if my data is correct, that around last year similar clashes happened. I'm going to pass it over to you for now.
Yes, Bardia. Indeed, the situation is very tense in the Arab city of al-Fahm inside Israel, as Jewish settlers and right-wing extremists call themselves Israel's land belongs to us. They attempt to enter the city to protest against the Islamic movement there. Israeli police deployed more than 1,500 police officers to protect these settlers. Now, this provocation activity on the part of these activists comes in the 20th anniversary of the death of Meir Kahane. They will attempt to carry placards and shout racist slogans to outlaw the Islamic movement in the city. Now, the reaction here from Hamas movement issued a statement urging the Palestinian residents of al-Fahm there to confront the Israeli settlers who are being protected by the Israeli police. Now, as you mentioned, this is the second event of its time. Last year, a similar provocative act took place. So the purpose of this demonstration is to outlaw the Islamic movement, which is very active inside Israel.
Well, we are seeing live footage of the Palestinian town of al-Fahm. Yusuf, if you're still with us, the Israeli soldiers, as you can see, protecting buses carrying extremists, but actually it's the Israeli extremists that are marching upon the town of the Palestinians. Why are the Palestinians yet again being arrested? Yusuf, are you still with us?
Yes, sorry. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yeah, I said that the right-wing Israelis, they are actually marching upon the Palestinian town of al-Fahm, but we also see in the reports and some of the live footage that the Israeli security personnel are yet again arresting Palestinians. Why is that?
Well, Israel, of course, wants to teach the Palestinians a lesson that they should be loyal to Israel. So invading or storming the city, Israel wants to tell the residents of al-Fahm that they should obey Israeli orders. So and also we know that the Islamic movement is very active there. So it's obvious that those demonstrators, the Palestinian demonstrators, will be arrested because Israel is protecting these settlers, and these settlers they want to protest against the activity of the Islamic movement there.
All right, many thanks, Yusuf. That's Press TV's Yusuf Al-Hailu on the line with us from Gaza, who was updating us on the story we've been covering for you for the past half hour, where Israeli extremists were clashing with local residents in the Palestinian town of al-Fahm. We'll have more details on that story as we get them, but